Bethesda has been known for creating immersive worlds where traditional RPG elements reign supreme, and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is no exception. While there are some plot elements that need improving, overall when you decide to play this game, you are in for a treat. A variety of skill trees, enemies, environments, and quests are staples of the franchise and still hold up over a decade after this entry's release. Today, our goal is to answer the question, is Skyrim worth playing in 2022? This idea came into my mind after the release of the not so anticipated Anniversary Edition, which essentially added, well, mods. My first thought was Bethesda is milking a decade-old cow for the 4th time. And while this still rings true in my opinion, it definitely doesn't remove from the fact that it's a damn good game. So let's start from the basics. Graphics. As it may be obvious, the limitations that existed in 2011 are very different to the ones that exist now. And if you play the base game, which would be either the special edition or anniversary edition if you were to pick up a copy today, you might notice that it seems a little outdated. Of course, it's a massive improvement over the original release for the Xbox 360, it just really falls short of more current titles that have been released in the past couple of years. Needless to say, visual mods are a thing that renders my last opinion pointless, but if we're just basing ourselves off of what comes out of the box, the position still stands. Moving on to gameplay, it's sometimes great, sometimes ass. Some mechanics age well, but others just seem clunky and awkward. Combat is alright, with stealth and magic usually being quite fun. Powers are explosive, shouts make you feel like you're a demigod, and with the correct build, you can become almost invincible. But there are some downsides too. If we use a bow, the reticle isn't entirely accurate, and trying to hit something with a sword feels like you're a maniac cutting down whatever comes in your path. This especially sucks when guards will start to attack you when you hit a civilian. Even in more commonplace mechanics, things also seem to be in a bit of a gray area. The horses are usually pretty straightforward, though combat in them is painful. Any veteran player will confirm that you end up stealing things like plates and jugs when you don't want to. Locations other than the main hold start to become repetitive, and the original release is buggy as all hell. On the flip side though, you can ride a dragon, make assassinations, turn into a werewolf or vampire, fast travel, use a dynamic skill system that really gives you control over your character, and download an unofficial patch directly from the main menu to get rid of those pesky bugs. Now let's focus on the story. Initially, the introduction of the story is a bit bland. You're some person that was caught on a border and was heading towards death row. A dragon attacks the area and you escape. That's it. No real explanation as to why you are in that situation in the first place or how important you actually are, which really detracts from the immersion in my humble opinion. I wasn't expecting to be told the whole spiel in 5 minutes, but I wanted a reason to care about the world and my character. After some quests though, things start to come together and you begin to grasp what role you play in the peril Skyrim is facing, which is great, but the main plot itself becomes a moot point after a while. With you being pulled in so many different directions, it makes it boring or unimportant. All of this aside though, the sheer amount of lore found in this game is absurd, and the secondary quest lines are usually very interesting, with them going from goofy to outright dark and gloomy. The different guilds and factions make the world feel alive as well, with members of some of them appearing in the area you're in without warning, just like they probably would if the world was real. My opinion isn't nearly as negative as some of these things seem. The world is full of quests and detail, with every nook and cranny showing even more content. Each race is unique, with special abilities and stories tied to each one. The game is also extremely long, considering you will need to spend roughly 223 hours to 100% it. Skill trees and abilities are quite expansive without being too confusing, and many styles of weapons, armors, and magic really make the whole experience something to immerse yourself in. Even though this is mostly talking about just what's available directly in game, it's important to note that the ability to mod on different platforms gives you a lot more to play with, and many mods not only fix most of the gripes people have with the game, but expand upon the experience. If you bought this game and want to have more reasons to come back to it, the vibrant and probably most popular modding community has your back. Quality of life, graphics, story, romance, combat, and skill mods are some of the most popular types available. Overall, I'd have to say it is most definitely worth giving it a go. I would not pay the egregious sum of $49.99 to buy the anniversary edition because I feel like that is an absurd amount of money for a mostly untouched 11-year-old game. But if that or the special edition went on sale for around, let's say, $15 or $20, I'd definitely give it a try. It's a fun time and you'll get years of entertainment out of it if you're an RPG fan. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Do you already own Skyrim? Have you modded Skyrim? Are you playing it vanilla? I've been kind of getting into the groove again. I enjoy opening it up from time to time if I want to immerse myself into something, and that's why I decided to make this video. It's been years of entertainment for me, so hopefully that would be the same for some of you guys. And if you haven't played Skyrim, why haven't you? Are you interested in playing it now that the anniversary edition is out? Do you think that the amount of money they charge is a little bit too much? I personally think it's way too expensive, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts and complaints and desires Skyrim related down in the comments section. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I upload videos every single week about tech or gaming. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at SaintWoven, as well as join the pack on Discord. Thank you for watching, my dudes, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye!